Hi. Um, the last few films I've made have got me thinking. Not necessarily the films themselves, but a couple of the comments I've had after I've posted them online. But if you've been watching, if you've been following my page, you may have noticed that the last two or three films maybe have been a little bit more sombre, a little bit more downbeat than normal because I've been ill. I can't help it, but I've been ill. My asthma's got significantly worse according to specialists, and on top of that, I had a cold. Last week I had a really bad cold, an absolute stinker, which my wife now has. Sorry, sweetheart, love you really. That's marriage. Anyway, yeah, I made a couple of films about the various trips to hospital I've had, the diagnosis of asthma, and breathing tests, and just all the different tests and visits to hospital I've had. But I've been ill. Last week in particular, I felt absolutely bloody awful. Or to use an illness word that my own father uses, lousy. I really felt dreadful. And I posted a few films about all the tests I went through, and I probably didn't look too good. And one post caught my eye. Somebody had commented on one of the sites I posted the film on, "Are you ever happy?" I don't know whether it was laced with sarcasm, I don't know whether it was a genuine question. But are you ever happy? Doesn't help when you're ill. It doesn't help when you're not brain injured. Are you ever happy? It smacks a bit of, oh, get up, pull yourself together. But imagine for 1 minute, walk a day in my shoes, our shoes, if you're brain injured, see life through our eyes, pick your cliche, it matters not. But imagine waking up in the morning, every morning, and feeling ill, with no end in sight. You know it's going to be exactly the same every morning for the rest of your life. You're always going to be ill because you're brain injured, you've got epilepsy, you've got lack of coordination, you may be partially blind, you're dizzy, you just feel ill. You can't remember who you are, you've got short-term memory problem, speech can sometimes be difficult. I've got notes in front of me now because half the time I'll forget where I'm going and who I'm talking to. But you're ill every day, and somebody says to you, "Are you ever happy?" Well, I don't know. That's a very good question. Am I ever happy? I think I am. I like to think that I don't let life get me down, and to quote the cliche in our house, I don't go on about it. Yeah, I'm ill, but I don't go on about it because it doesn't get you anywhere. But am I happy? Yeah, let's see. Am I ever happy? Well, that's my bed, and my bedding's a cow. We sleep underneath Daisy the cow, and on the corner there is Curfew the cat. One of my best mates, been with me 15 years. I sleep under a cow with my wife, and my cat lives with me pretty much permanently on the bed or on my knee. Am I happy? Yeah, it makes me smile. Let's go on. Myself and my wife are huge fans of the band Thunder. A lot of you won't have heard of them, but we adore them. There's a collage of all our visits to see the band. The tickets everywhere, look. Photos of us when we were lucky enough to meet the band. Pictures, CD covers, everything. We've stuck it all together. We're going to see them again in a couple of months' time. Am I happy? Every time I look at that, it makes me happy. It makes me rock on, baby. Am I happy? Oh yeah. Onwards. Am I happy? There's my hero. Wile E. Coyote. My own particular god. Am I happy? Onwards. Behind me you can see a word collage shaped like a love heart. At the top of it it says the Nicholson family. That love heart is made up of words consisting of names, places, things that are important to us, things that make us giggle, things that make us laugh. Everything that's happened since myself and the Baroness met in word form in one love heart with photos of the family dotted around it at various intervals. Am I happy? Onwards. Am I happy? This is our front room where we sit and watch telly and chat as a family. We've got a sloth on a tree stump. A sloth on a tree stump. I'll say that one more time. A sloth on a tree stump. Am I happy? Onwards. My wedding day. Am I happy? Onwards. My wife in cartoon form. Am I happy? Onwards. Vitamins and medication, and a tiger wearing my old pair of reading glasses. Am I happy? Onwards. A collage of photos of all the places we've been, all the things we've done as a family, photos of the kids, photos of me, photos of my wife, photos of Ireland, photos of Tunisia. On there you'll see a photo of myself and my wife walking on the beach in Sousse, Tunisia. 2 weeks after that photo was taken, on the very same stretch of beach, a gunman opened fire and killed numerous people. The same stretch of beach, 2 weeks after our very own footsteps trod in the sand, 2 weeks later, innocent tourists were being murdered. And by pure chance, we were there 14 days too early. Lucky? You're not shitting me. Am I happy? Onwards. Outside in the garden, we've got a cast iron hedgehog on garden furniture. We named it Hubert. Am I happy? Onwards. I once wrote a book that a few people read. A few hundred people. It was never a bestseller, but people read it. I wrote a book. Me wrote a book that people read and paid money. Am I happy? Onwards. Myself and my wife on our honeymoon in the aforementioned holiday at Tunisia, at El Jem Coliseum, having probably one of the best days of our life. A day I look back and treasure with such fondness, it makes my heart flutter. Am I happy? Onwards. There she is again. There's my girl. The first time we went away together as a couple. Lovely weekend. There she is, just posing up against a tree. Perfectly innocent photo. But my very favourite photo of my lovely wife. Am I happy? Onwards. So, am I happy? As I've already documented, I wake up every morning feeling awful. Some days more awful than others. Some days I get through perfectly functional and you'd never know that I felt rough. Some days I don't want to get out of bed. Well, actually that's a lie. Every day I don't want to get out of bed. But some days I genuinely, because of the way my brain's acting, don't want to get out of bed. But are you ever happy? Am I ever happy? Well, on December the 10th, 1994, I should have died. And I didn't. And I'm still here. And it's been hard work. In 2014 on a beach in Tunisia, if we'd been there 2 weeks later, I probably would have died. But we didn't. Am I happy? You have no idea how happy I am. I may feel like shit. I may feel awful. But I adore my life. If I could go back to the day of the accident, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd still have that damned accident because it's made me who I am today. And without that accident, and without the passage of time, without fate intervening through various different tangents and forks in the road, I wouldn't have met my wife. But now I've met my wife. I have a family. We live for the day. We laugh so much. We laugh a lot. We were laying in bed last night, just having a conversation about nothing in particular, and just started wetting ourselves laughing, almost literally. To the point where a 15-year-old came into the room and said, "Are you all right?" He thought there was something wrong, but we were just laughing hysterically over something so stupid nobody else would find it funny. Am I happy? Oh, damn straight. We don't buy each other presents anymore at Christmas. We buy each other memories. We've decided to go places and do things and live for the moment and just enjoy life with a vigour that I don't think you fully appreciate unless you do wake up genuinely feeling like crap every morning of your life. Am I happy? There isn't a single part of my life that changed. Not one. Am I happy? Every second of every minute of every day. If I haven't got a smile here, I've got a bigger one in here. Am I happy? Damn straight. I'm deliriously happy. See you soon.